Ciao everyone, I'm Rossella Rago and welcome back to Cooking with Nonna. Today I have the pleasure of having my very own Nonna Romana in the kitchen with me. Say hello everybody.
Hello everybody, I'm Nonna Romana.
And tell everybody what we're going to cook today.
Today I gotta cook manicotti con spinaci e ricotta. Very good.
I can't wait. We're making these delicious ricotta and spinach stuffed manicotti. Really, really good for Sunday dinner or, Tuesday dinner or any kind of dinner. And really great for special occasions because it feeds a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like that.
You like it?
Yeah.
So we're going to do this in a couple different steps just because it is a bit of a longer recipe. And the first thing we're going to do is make our sauce. Because any kind of big pasta dish like this, you want to make a nice sauce for it. And then we are going to make our filling, and then we're going to boil the manicotti and assemble our dish. So what we need for our sauce, we have some extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
We have some canned crushed tomatoes, some onions, some red pepper flakes, optional, some fresh basil, and some salt. And that's it. So Nonna, what's the first thing we got to do?
I gotta put first oil.
Okay, take the oil and come over here. We're just going to heat our extra virgin olive oil, and I'm going to add this chopped onion.
Okay.
Now again, for the full recipe and a complete list of ingredients, just head over to cookingwithnonna.com. We got it all spelled out for you over there. Thank you.
Remove the spoon.
Yes. And we're just going to cook this onion until what?
They gotta come gold. After I gotta put tomato sauce.
Okay, now we put the tomatoes.
Yeah.
You want to take?
Yeah.
Nonna style.
Yeah, my style, I don't remove nothing inside, okay? I gotta clean it nice.
Oh, you clean very nice, Nonna.
Yes.
See?
Why?
Nothing inside, nothing. Now we're going to add the red pepper flakes.
Yeah.
The basil, I'm just going to tear it up a little bit, just with my hands. And we're going to put a little bit of salt.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So now we're just going to lower the flame to very low heat, and we're going to let this hang out, stir occasionally for 15 to 20 minutes, and then it's done.
Okay, the sauce lady, I gotta move over here now.
Okay, and we are going to come over here and make our filling for our manicotti. So our spinach and ricotta filling for manicotti, of course, starts with some frozen spinach that has been thawed. And very important, you want to make sure you squeeze the excess water out of this, because whenever you're making a dish like this, extra moisture is your enemy. That's going to make them a little bit sloppy and not very good to eat. So we thawed this, squeeze the excess water out, and just put it in a bowl like this. So this is nice and dry. Very nice and dry.
Very good.
Very good, right?
Sure.
Not too much water.
Sure, because the ricotta, it's most liquid, yeah.
Yeah. So now, speaking of our ricotta, we don't just got ordinary ricotta for this kind of dish. We have ricotta impastata, which is a very high quality ricotta product. And basically, ricotta impastata is regular ricotta that has been drained for a few days. So if you can see that this is a lot drier than your regular ricotta. This is a whole milk ricotta. I like to do this with whole milk because, if we're going to do it, let's do it good. And if you want to use regular ricotta, you absolutely can. Just put that ricotta in a cheesecloth, put the cheesecloth with the ricotta in a colander with a dish underneath, and you're going to want to drain it for about 2 days or until it looks something like this. You see, you could press inside and it leaves an indentation. It's nice and dry. So then we have some grated Parmigiano cheese, some parsley, some beaten eggs, some chopped up fresh mozzarella. Fresh mozzarella, very important, very good flavor in the fresh mozzarella, and a tiny little bit of salt. So that's what goes into our filling. Easy peasy, and it's a delish.
Yeah, they got come very delicious.
Okay, so now I gotta put the ricotta first.
Sure.
Mix ricotta con I spinaci. I'm gonna use a more heavy duty spoon for this.
You put eggs because they come more liquid. It's better for mix.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah.
We're just gonna put everything together, okay?
Yeah, it's better.
That's better. We got our mozzarella,
And you mix all together.
parsley,
The cheese.
and the cheese. You gotta be strong to make this.
Oh, yeah.
See, because the ricotta impastata seems a little bit tough, but trust me, this is the best thing for this dish. Okay, takes a little elbow grease, but you can mix it. And I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper, just black pepper. And we put a little bit of salt. If you want to taste it before you add salt, just, don't put the eggs and mix the other stuff first and then taste it. This looks good, Nonna?
Yeah.
You like?
Yeah. Look good.
Okay. So now that our filling's done, we're just going to put this to the side. And now we cook the pasta.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So this is 1 box of Manicotti. You get about 14 in this box. And if you want to cook a couple extra just for insurance purposes, in case some break, feel free, go ahead. Always make a little bit more than a little bit less. Nonna always says it's better you make more.
Yeah, I know. You can make.
So we're just going to cook these according to the package instructions. The timing varies, but I would say anywhere between 7 to 9 minutes. So you want to make sure that they are still very al dente. You don't want to cook these all the way through because they're going to finish cooking in the oven. So I'm going to come over here. Nonna, you got to hold?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to just talk about this pot that we're using really quick. This is a pot with a built-in colander, and the reason I like to use this for making, manicotti or stuffed shells or even lasagna sheets is because when they're done, I can just lift the whole pot out and go run them under cold running water. Instead of having to drain them or use a scoop or anything, there's less of a risk that any of them will break. You really don't have to use this, but if you have it, it's comfortable. So I'm just gonna throw our manicotti into the water. And we're gonna boil these for about 7 minutes until they're halfway cooked. Gonna give them a quick stir just so I make sure none of them stick. Okay. So now I'm gonna pick these up. If you're using one of these, make sure all the water drains out as much as possible. Move it around so you don't drip water. Give it a little shake. And now I'm going to run this under cold running water. Okay, so now we're ready to assemble our dish. So I'm going to bring our baking pan right over here. This is about a 9 by 13 size. If yours is a little bigger or a little smaller, don't worry about it. Just do the best you can with what you have.
Mm-hmm.
And first we got to put sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. Put a nice layer of sauce at the bottom. Now remember, you don't want to overdo it with anything in this dish when it comes to moisture. So
I think it's enough.
not too much sauce.
Okay. That one you gotta put in the top. Okay.
If anything, if you want a little bit more sauce on this dish, then after you serve it, if there's any sauce left over or you want to make a little extra sauce, you heat that up and serve it with extra sauce. But don't put too much sauce in the dish when you bake. Okay. Put it inside. And now I'm going to hand on one of the manicotti. I'm going to take one too. And with some teaspoons, we're just going to start filling. You can also do this with a pastry bag. But this is how Nonna always did it. She didn't have any pastry bags. And don't worry about using your fingers if you have to. That's what they're for, right? You want to make them nice and full, like you're filling a cannoli. And now we're going to place this right in the dish like that. Okay, so now we got to put sauce.
Yeah, I gotta cover all the sauce in the top.
Take this out. And you see, it's just enough sauce to make it perfectly moist. It's not going to be too dry, but if you want a little bit of extra sauce, then make, half the sauce recipe extra, and then heat it up and serve it with the extra sauce. This looks so delicious. Looks good, Nonna?
Yeah, sure. I don't want to put too much sauce in the top because I don't like when they put too much sauce in the pasta. Not good.
It's almost like you take a little paintbrush and you want to paint each of the manicotti with a nice thin layer of sauce.
Yeah, maybe it's enough, this.
Yeah, it's enough.
It's enough. Okay.
Okay. Beautiful.
You gotta put some cheese at the top now.
Okay. We're going to sprinkle it with some Parmigiano. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. And now we're going to cover this with a sheet of foil. It's going to seal in all the moisture, all the steam. Cover it nice. And this baby is ready to go into a 400-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Very good.
So we will pop it in the oven and we will see you when we're done and it's time to eat. Okay, so our manicotti are all done and they've been resting for about 10 to 15 minutes. You don't want to try and lift them out right from the oven because they're too hot. But now they should be perfect. So I'm just going to loosen it on that side. Just try one at a time over here.
Okay, very good.
Get the other one for Nonna. These look delicious.
Look good.
Look good, right? We got a taste?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to cut into one for you. Looks so nice. I'm going to cut a piece for you too.
Okay, thank you.
Very good. Oh, oh. This looks so yummy. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, very big mine. See?
Yeah, and the filling, you can see all the spinach.
Yeah. So good.
So good. And I love how the filling is. I love that it kind of maintained the shape. It's nice. It was nice and thick, our filling. It was a little hard to stir, but it maintained the shape of the manicotti.
See, the manicotti, very good cottura,
Yeah.
They cook very good.
And they're still al dente, the manicotti. They're not overcooked at all. I'm going to have a little bit more.
So good.
So buoni.
Yeah.
And you even really taste the mozzarella, which I love. So
I
nice.
love
So this is a perfect addition to your Sunday dinner menu or for a beautiful holiday pasta course. I love it. Nonna, where'd you get that napkin?
Yeah, I want to clean my mouth. Okay.
She just pulls napkins out of places. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me how to make this, Nonna. Thank you for showing
Okay.
everybody how to make this.
Thank you for you, because you do very good job.
Thank
you learn everything.
I say
I love you, my baby.
Oh, I love you too. I say bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
We see you next time.
Next time for good plate too.